Good morning, everyone. Students, as you know, we are continuing with chapter number 5, admission of a partner. And in the previous class, we have discussed about the revaluation of assets and reassessment of liability, which we have already done in the previous chapter also. Okay. So, I've given you the homework. I hope you have done illustration number 35 and 36, the journal entry they were asking, and 37 also. Students, I'm taking one complete question, comprehensive. We have learned all the small parts which make a complete question. We have learned how to find out the new profit sharing ratio, sacrificing and gaining ratio. We have learned how to calculate the value of goodwill. We have learned how to deal with the goodwill. If goodwill is already existing in the balance sheet, then what to do. Okay. How to prepare the revaluation account, how to prepare the partner's capital account, how to prepare the balance sheet. All these things we have learned, right? Even we have learned the investment fluctuation fund and workman compensation fund also in the previous class. And in this chapter also these two topics are there, which I'll be taking once again. Okay, so I'm taking this complete question. If you have some doubt while doing the comprehensive question, so this will be clear. So here this illustration number 38, it's telling that Swadesh and Swaraj were partners sharing profits equally. Their balance sheet as at 31st March 2020 was given here under. Okay, so their profit sharing ratio, the old ratio is equally, right? Equally means 1:1. Now they have given the balance sheet at the end of 31st March 2020, and it's telling that Sambhav is admitted as partner from 1st April 2020 on the following terms. The terms are: Sambhav will get 1/5 share in profits and he will bring 20,000 as his capital and 5,000 as his share of goodwill. Goodwill brought by Sambhav will be withdrawn by Swadesh and Swaraj. Provision for doubtful debts, so and so, all these things are given here. And in the last, it's asking to pass the journal entry, pass necessary journal entry and prepare revaluation account and balance sheet of the new firm. Students, I've just brought you on the last line because to clear this point is sometimes the question doesn't ask for the partner's capital account, right? But that we have to prepare. See, what you have to do in the fair work, whatever he's asking, that we have to do in the fair work, right? But we can't prepare the balance sheet without preparing partner's capital account. So we prepare the partner's capital account as a working note, but you have to prepare. And where the number comes of the partner's capital account, first we prepare the revaluation account and then we prepare the partner's capital. Second number पे बनता है आपका partner's capital, then we prepare the balance sheet. Okay, so here we have skipped that because he didn't ask to prepare partner's capital account, but as a working note we have to prepare, right? So working note में हमने बनाया partner's capital account, and we take the balances, closing balances from here, and we put in the balance sheet. Fine. So let's proceed with the question. So it's asking to prepare the revaluation account. I'm not going to pass the journal entry because from the revaluation you can do it yourself. Okay, so here it is, revaluation account. It's your debit side and this is your credit side, right? So it's telling that Sambhav will get 1/5 share of profit and will get it, means his new partner's share is 1/5 and he's bringing capital 20,000 and his share of goodwill is 5,000, right? These things will be required later on. Now goodwill brought by Sambhav will be withdrawn by Swadesh and Swaraj. कि जो goodwill लेके आया था कौन, new partner, that is withdrawn by the old partners, right? This also we will treat in the partner's capital account. Now we have provision for, please focus, provision for doubtful debts should be brought up to 5% on debtors. Students, I tell you this revaluation is the most easiest one, but it is must to understand the language. If you don't understand the language, so you will commit mistake in the starting, and the revaluation account comes of complete 2 marks and 2-3 entries होती हैं, तो आपको language पे focus करना है, and that is the base of the whole question. So it's telling provision for doubtful debt should be brought up to, see, brought up to 5% ऑन डेटर्स की, डेटर्स पे 5% लेके आना है, ठीक है. नाउ वी विल चेक कि डू वी हैव द प्रोविजन ऑलरेडी. येस, यू कैन सी हियर डेटर्स आर गिवन ऑफ 20,000 and provision for doubtful debts are 500, right? Now just try to understand, it's telling doubtful debts should be brought up to 5% on debtors, कि doubtful debts को 5% तक लेके आना है debtors पे, ओके, 5% तक लेके आना है, राइट, यानी 5% होना चाहिए, बट वी हैव ऑलरेडी क्रिएटेड 500, राइट. तो इस वैल्यू को जो 500 हमने चार्ज किया हुआ है प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स, इट शुड बी ब्रॉट अप टू 5%, ये 5% तक होना चाहिए. तो डेटर्स के 5%, डेटर्स कितने हैं आपके, 20,000 के हैं. 20,000 का 5% कितना हो जाता है, 1,000, राइट. तो योर प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स शुड बी 1,000, बट वी हैव 500, राइट. तो कितना बढ़ गया, पहले 500 था, अब 1000 हमें लाना है, तो कितना बढ़ जाता है इसमें, 500 बढ़ जाता है, ठीक है. 500 बढ़ जाता है तो आपका लॉस हो गया है. सो वी शो इन द डेबिट साइड, राइट, टू प्रोविजन फॉर डाउटफुल डेट्स 500, राइट. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इट्स टेलिंग मशीनरी बी रिड्यूस्ड बाय 2000 है, ठीक है. बाय मीन्स इतने अमाउंट से, सीधा आपको कर देना है. रिड्यूस्ड बाय 2000, मशीनरी की वैल्यू कम हो जाती है, लॉस है. machinery account 2000 we have taken. Further it's telling that furniture will be reduced by 12.5%, ठीक है. तो furniture is your assets, उसकी वैल्यू भी कम हो रही है, तो लॉस हो रहा है, डेबिट में आ जाएगा टू फर्नीचर अकाउंट. ओके, दिस इज 12.5. So this 12.5 furniture, look at the value of furniture is given 10,000. तो 10,000 पे आप 12.5, it's given 12.5 कैलकुलेट करते हैं, तो दैट कम्स 1250. ओके, दैट कम्स 1250. तो इतनी वैल्यू से आपका फर्नीचर कम हो रहा है, ठीक है. तो टू फर्नीचर 1250, यू राइट हियर बिकॉज दिस इज लॉस. फर्दर इट्स टेलिंग स्टॉक बी वैल्यूड एट, प्लीज स्टूडेंट्स फोकस ऑन द लैंग्वेज. ये था रिड्यूस्ड बाय, यानी इतनी वैल्यू से कम हो गया. अब कह रहा है स्टॉक बी वैल्यूड एट, यानी स्टॉक को इस वैल्यू पे, आई मीन इस प्राइस पे वैल्यू किया गया है. 23,000 उसकी वैल्यू हुई है स्टॉक की. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ द स्टॉक गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन. स्टॉक इज ऑफ 20,000. ओके, स्टॉक इज गिवन ऑफ 20,000 एंड यू हैव वैल्यूड नाउ एट 23. तो पहले 20 था, अब 23 हो गया. क्या हो गया, बढ़ गया हो गया, यानी फायदा हो गया. एंड फायदा कम्स टू दिस साइड बाय स्टॉक, दैट इज 3,000, राइट. Next it's telling land and building be appreciated by 20%. Students, two terms are there, depreciated and appreciated. Depreciation means value कम होना, appreciation means बढ़ना. तो appreciated by 20% land and building. So let's see what is the land and building. The value of land and building is 73,500, right? So this is 73,500 and its value is increasing by 20%. Okay. So you just calculate 14,700 if the calculation is correct. Okay, so your land and building is increasing by 14,700. Increasing yani gain comes to this side, land and building 14,700. Okay, next we have investment of rupees 2,000 which did not appear in the books should be recorded. Okay, investments of 2,000 आपकी थी कोई, विच डिड नॉट अपियर इन द बुक्स. ओके, इट वॉज नॉट अपियरिंग इन द बुक्स मीन्स बैलेंस शीट में आप देख रहे हैं कोई इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं दे रखी है, बट इट वॉज देयर. तो लेटर ऑन यू फाउंड दैट कि योर इन्वेस्टमेंट वॉज ऑफ 2,000 विच वॉज नॉट रिकॉर्डेड. नाउ वी विल रिकॉर्ड इट, राइट. पॉकेट मनी पता नहीं थी, मिल जाती तो आपको फायदा हो गया. सो योर इन्वेस्टमेंट इट वॉज नॉट नोन बाय यू, नाउ यू केम टू नो, दैट्स योर बेनिफिट. इंक्रीज हो रही है वैल्यू इन्वेस्टमेंट की. It's 2,000 we have mentioned. Okay, so we have done this. Next we have out of the amount of insurance premium which was debited to P&L. Okay, we don't have the P&L given but they have given in the statement कि आपका था कोई amount insurance premium का which was debited to the P&L, जो कि आपने P&L में डेबिट कर दिया था. रुपीज़ 5,000 भी कैरी फॉरवर्ड एज अनएक्सपायर्ड इंश्योरेंस. ओके, तो out of that total amount of the insurance premium there was amount of 5,000 included in that, right, that you are carrying forward, right, वो next year आप लेके जा रहे हैं due to unexpired insurance, क्योंकि वो अभी उसका time period पूरा नहीं हुआ है, next year में वो complete होगा, ठीक है, तो 5,000 next year लेके जा रहे हैं, that means this is your prepaid, right, तो it's a gain for you, right, ये आपका फायदा हो गया है कि जो भी आपने प्रीमियम पे किया, जो भी एक्सपेंसेस था वो सारा इस साल का नहीं था, उसमें से थोड़ा सा नेक्स्ट ईयर का था, तो दैट इज 5,000. ओके, सो दिस 5,000 इज योर गेन एंड इट इज कंसिडर्ड एज prepaid insurance premium, that is 5,000. okay, now next you have a bill for rupees 5,000 for electricity expenses was not accounted. Okay, so previously we have discussed about the investment was not appearing in the books, तो वो था कि when your assets is not recorded, so we have to show that's your gain. And in the same way some liability can also be there which is not recorded, some expenses maybe you have forgotten that. Okay, so a bill, electricity bill was there of the 5,000 which you forgot to record, right, unaccounted था, तो अब आपको ध्यान आया कि आपको पेमेंट करनी है, अचानक से पेमेंट करनी है, तो आपकी लाइबिलिटी है, ये एक्सपेंसेस है आपका. okay, so you show in the debit side of this. okay, so this is outstanding electricity bill, it is 5,000 again. all right, students, so we don't have any other transaction given for the revaluation. Now we will find out its balance. We do the balance. How to do the balance? You are learning from 11th standard. We do the total of both the side in rough में आपने total किया, जो तरफ आपकी ज़्यादा होती है वो आप लिख देते हैं, ठीक है. So I'm just saving the time. So we have done the total, so this credit side is more, okay, and its total is 24,700, right. So this is the maximum in these two lines. So in debit and credit this is maximum, and I write it at both the side. I found out the balance. I'll just do the balance, and I found the balancing figure over here, and this comes 15,950. okay, so 15,915 is your balancing figure. Pay attention students, here although we have written in the debit side आपका expenses and loss का होता है, तो आप ये नहीं मान लेंगे कि ये हमारा loss हो गया या expenses हो गया, ठीक है. Understand the concept, right. ये balancing figure है जो credit side से आई है, and I have told you where the credit side is exceeding over debit side, तो that is your gain. Credit side income की तरफ है, okay, तो ये जब ज़्यादा है तो आपका profit है. If your debit side would have been more, right, exceeding over the credit side, then that could be your loss, okay, but this is your profit. So we just, and this profit goes to the old partner in their old profit sharing ratio. okay, so I just show partners capital account. Who are the partners? I think this is Swadesh and Swaraj. These two partners are there. okay, and so we were talking about this revaluation. Here we have divided this 15,950 between the partners Swadesh and Swaraj equally, because they were the equal partners. okay, so if you calculate, and here we have to distribute this in the old profit sharing ratio, which is 1:1. okay, so this I distribute, and the amount comes, this is 7,975. all right students, so here we have completed revaluation account. Although he is asking to prepare the balance sheet, but before preparing the balance sheet we have to prepare partners capital account first. So let's prepare the partners capital account. Now we'll have three partners. okay, I'm just giving the name ABC, although they all have the name starting with S. Particulars, it's your debit side, it is your credit side. okay, so the first and foremost thing to carry the balances in partners capital account, we have a statement given here, this one. So Swadesh and Swaraj, A and B, they have the capital of 60,000 and 40,000. So it's, the business has already started, so we take their balances. okay, by balance brought down 60,000 and 40,000. ओके, सी का हम यहाँ पे नहीं लेते हैं, वी लीव द ब्लैंक. पे अटेंशन स्टूडेंट, सम स्टूडेंट्स दे जस्ट टेक द कैपिटल ऑफ न्यू पार्टनर है, बट वी कांट टेक इट बिकॉज दिस विल बी रॉन्ग. आप जर्नल एंट्री के अकॉर्डिंग देखेंगे तो गलत हो जाएगा, बिकॉज व्हेन अ न्यू पार्टनर इज कमिंग, सो विच एंट्री वी पास? We pass the entry cash account debit to C's capital, right? So we pass the entry by cash, right? We have done the posting. So cash account debit to C's capital. How much capital this is bringing? 20,000 he is bringing as a capital, right? Now 20,000 is the capital, fine. Now he is bringing as a goodwill also, and 5,000 as his share of goodwill, right students? So 5,000 is bringing as a goodwill. So we do the entry, you must be knowing, cash account debit to premium for goodwill. Okay, तो there is no capital in this entry, तो यहाँ नहीं लिखेंगे. फिर उसके बाद क्या करते हैं? premium for goodwill account debit to sacrificing partners, right? तो sacrificing partners का capital account credit हो रहा है, that we do here. Okay, now we have the old ratio, we have a new ratio. These are the old ratio equally, and the new ratios are not given. He's telling that Sambhav is coming for 1/5. Okay, तो 1/5 के लिए Sambhav आ रहा है, तो we must have calculated this way. I have already taught you the total share of the firm is 1. 1/5 के लिए आ गया, तो total remaining share 4/5 is remained for the old partners A and B. Okay, now in which ratio? They didn't give, that means the old ratio will be the sacrificing ratio, and their old ratio was the equal one, right? So they must have taken it in the old ratio. जो premium for goodwill है, they must have taken in the equal ratio, that we can see here by premium for goodwill. 5,000 was the amount of goodwill which these old partners will be taking in the sacrificing ratio, which is equal. So they are the sacrificing partner in the sacrificing ratio, which is equal. Okay, so this way we have treated the premium for goodwill here. Okay, now we just bring the profit and loss. जो भी है वो capital account में जाएगा, क्योंकि हम partners capital account को लेते हैं. तो entry क्या? revaluation account debit to partners capital. तो partners को मिल रहा है, उनकी capital credit हो रही है. Let's reach to the credit side of the capital account by revaluation account, right? Through the revaluation it's coming to whom? A and B, Swadesh and Swaraj, old partners. ठीक है, 7950 each, 7975, sorry, 7975 they are getting here as a premium for goodwill. Okay, so that we have done. Now he's telling second point, goodwill brought by Sambhav will be withdrawn by Swadesh and Swaraj, right students? Sambhav is a new partner, तो it's telling goodwill brought by Sambhav means नया partner जो लेके आया है will be withdrawn by Swadesh and Swaraj. वो Swadesh and Swaraj के द्वारा निकाल ली जाएगी. That means हमने दी कहाँ है? उनके कैपिटल अकाउंट में दी है. अब निकालेंगे कहाँ से? कैपिटल अकाउंट से निकालेंगे, राइट? तो इनको दी कैसे दी हमने? The entry was revaluation account, sorry, this premium for goodwill. Okay, so the entry was premium for goodwill account debit to A and B. अब ये दोनों निकाल रहे हैं, पूरा अमाउंट निकाल रहे हैं. निकालते हैं तो कैपिटल क्या हो जाएगी? डेबिट हो जाएगी. Who is withdrawing? A and B. तो their capital account debit to what is going from the firm? Cash is going, right? I think they are withdrawing the full amount, 2,500 they are withdrawing. Okay, so we do like this, they have withdrawn this. Okay, when we have received, so its name was premium for goodwill. Pay attention. I किस नाम से? premium for goodwill. तो we have distributed. Now they have received it, so they got a cash in their account. अब जब ये withdraw करेंगे तो its name will be cash because they are withdrawing cash. Okay, so partners capital account debit, old partners to cash, they have withdrawn the capital. Okay, now I think they don't have any other. Let's see, do they have something else? This is the capital goodwill we have distributed, they have withdrawn it, and let us check. See, when we prepare the partners capital account, so we must check the capital, this balance sheet, do they have some reserves and other kind of thing? Creditors, BP, outstanding, capital, so and so. Here the deferred revenue expenditure we check, या already goodwill होती है तो उसको हमें write off करना है. तो देयर इज नो सच काइंड ऑफ थिंग, नथिंग इज देयर, ठीक है. So no other transaction is required here. Now we do what? That's all in the partner's capital account. And the last step is to balance the account, where it is required in all the account which you prepare, right? So let us balance this account. Balance करेंगे हम कैसे? We do the total of both the sides. जो ज़्यादा होता है वो आप दोनों तरफ लिख देंगे. Let us copy it down. It's 60,000, 7,975 and 2,500. Its total is 70,475, and it's very apparent, it's clear that here the total is less. Okay, so we do the total of this side we have written, and here it is 50,475 and this is 20,000, right? The same amount I'm writing here. It's 70,475, 54, 75 and 20. Okay, so I just find out the balance and I find ki what is lacking here. What we can write, this comes 67975 and this one is 47975 and this is as it is 20,000. Okay, so what to write here students? It is the closing balance now. ये स्टार्टिंग ओपनिंग बैलेंस था तो बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन लिखा, एंड दिस इज योर क्लोजिंग बैलेंस, तो टू बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन. ओके स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप यू विल रिमेंबर कि स्टार्टिंग का होता है बैलेंस ब्रॉट डाउन है, एंड जो क्लोजिंग होता है वो बैलेंस कैरिड डाउन है, ठीक है. तो दिस वे वी हैव प्रिपेयर्ड द पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट. नाउ वी हैव टू प्रिपेयर द बैलेंस शीट. This is your liabilities and this is your assets. Fine students, one more thing we prepare, like we have to reach at the previous balance sheet only, then we can prepare. So we have to look at the bank balance or the cash balance. Okay, now we have two things, cash and bank, two things are there. So we have to focus कि जो नया पार्टनर है उसके लिए आपने इसको कैश में रिसीव किया है या बैंक में रिसीव किया है, ये चीज़ आप ध्यान रखेंगे, गलत नहीं करना है, ठीक है. आपका अगर सिर्फ मान लीजिए बैंक दे रखा होता है, कैश एट बैंक, राइट, तो आप क्या करेंगे, जो कैपिटल आपने रिसीव किया उसको बैंक में कर लो बाय बैंक, तो वो बैंक के उसमें आ जाएगा. लेकिन अगर आप कैश लिखते हैं तो आपको दोबारा से कैश का दिखाना होगा अलग से, ठीक है. तो इन चीज़ों का ध्यान रखेंगे, आपके पास क्या ऑलरेडी गिवन है और आप किस चीज़ में ये रिसीव कर रहे हैं, ठीक है. तो आपका बैंक बैलेंस इज गिवन 15,000 एंड कैश इज देयर दैट इज 12,000. ओके, तो मैंने किस में रिसीव किया है, कैश में. तो माय फर्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन इन द असेट साइड इज कैश इन हैंड. तो व्हाट इज माय कैश इन हैंड, हाउ आई विल फाइंड आउट, आई हैव टू ईदर यू कैन प्रिपेयर द कैश अकाउंट और यू कैन डू इट इन द स्टेटमेंट वे. आप टोटल करके देख सकते हैं. कैश था मेरे पास 12,000 का, लेट्स चेक इट इन द रफ, राइट. 12,000 का कैश, एंड यू कैन सी 20,000 वो कैपिटल लाया है कैश में, ठीक है, एंड 5,000 वो क्या लाया था, गुडविल लाया था. सो लेट अस डू द टोटल. आपके पास टोटल कैश आया कितना, दिस कम्स 37,000, राइट स्टूडेंट. तो 37,000 कैश आ गया, जिसमें से 5,000 आपका कैश चला गया बिकॉज द ओल्ड पार्टनर्स दे हैव विड्रॉन दिस 5,000. ओके, so this 5,000 you have reduced out of it. Now again you have 32,000 cash. Okay, आप इसको अकाउंट की फॉर्म में बना लेते. डेबिट what comes in as they have shown here, this cash account they have shown, balance brought down 12,000, cash account debit to capital, cash account debit to premium for goodwill they have received. तो 37,000 this is withdrawn by the partners. ये बोथ द पार्टनर्स ए एंड बीज कैपिटल करके विड्रॉ हो गया, ये आपका क्लोजिंग बैलेंस रह गया. ओके, सो यू कैन प्रिपेयर दिस वे इन द कैश अकाउंट फॉर्म, एंड हेयर वी हैव डन इन द स्टेटमेंट फॉर्म कि जो आया वो प्लस किया, जो गया वो माइनस किया. 32,000 इज द बैलेंस ऑफ योर कैश, आई एम राइटिंग हियर, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट स्टेप है आपका बैंक, कैश एट बैंक. इट इज गिवन 15,000, right? In the previous chapter we have studied students very nicely. Now we have to give effect to the changes. हमें यही सारा लेना है, सिर्फ जो रिवैल्यूएशन में हमारा चेंजेस हुआ है वो हमें चेंजेस को इफेक्ट देना है. नेक्स्ट आइटम इज माय डेटर्स. डेटर्स यू कैन सी कि अर्लियर वी हैव रिड्यूस 500, बट 500 हमने और रिवैल्यूएशन में दे दिया, तो अब पूरा कितना 500 और माइनस कर देंगे 19,500 में से, तो ये आपका बच जाता है 19,000. ओके, तो वी विल राइट 19,000. नेक्स्ट इज योर स्टॉक. यू नो दैट स्टॉक हैज़ बीन वैल्यूड एट 23,000. एप्रिसिएट हो गई थी ना वैल्यू, तो वो वाली लेंगे आप. चेंज वैल्यू 23,000. नेक्स्ट है आपका फर्नीचर. फर्नीचर आपका 1250 से कम हो गया था, तो आई थिंक दिस इज 8750. द रिमेनिंग अमाउंट इज 8750. ठीक है. देन नेक्स्ट इज योर मशीनरी. मशीनरी इज ऑफ 18,000 बट इट इज रिड्यूस्ड बाय 2,000. 18 में से 2 चला गया, तो दिस इज 16. एंड लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग, दिस हैज़ बीन एप्रिसिएटेड आई थिंक 20% से बढ़ गया था, तो लेट अस चीट फ्रॉम हेयर. लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग आपका बढ़ के हो गया 88,200. ओके, so this way what I have done, I have taken the same figure, I mean same heads I have taken, but I have taken the change figures. Something has reduced and something has increased, so I have revised the values according to the revaluation account. Fine, we have done that. Now nothing else is given. Let's consider the liability side. What is given in the liability side? BP. Do we have any changes in the BP? No changes are there, so it is 15,000. Creditors were 15,000, sorry, BP was 15 and creditors were 50,000. No changes. Outstanding expenses were 3,000. Okay, and we know that outstanding expenses, electricity bill was given here, the bill of 5,000 was outstanding. Okay, so this 5,000 was already, sorry, 3,000 was already given and 5,000 more, so this is 8,000. Okay, this is the outstanding expenses. Now further they have nothing else is here. Okay, but one more thing is there, students, which we have forgotten. This point 7th, out of the amount of insurance premium, this was your prepaid, and prepaid is your asset side, right? So we take this prepaid, the name is insurance premium, prepaid insurance premium, we take to the asset side. Prepaid insurance we take somewhere in the current asset side, and that was 5,000. ठीक है, 5,000 was your prepaid insurance. Fine. Now in the liability, no other point is there. Outstanding we have dealt with. Now we have the capitals. Okay, now we have the we have to write the capital. Students, you have to remember, now we have we are admitting a partner. So previously you were having 2 partners, now you show the capital account. Okay, and the names were Swadesh, Swaraj, and the new one is Sambhav. So I have given the name A, B and C, 3 partners. Previous balance sheet mein there were 2 partners, now we have a 3 partner, so I'll be taking all the 3 partners over here. Okay, and what I take their closing capital, closing balances, and this comes, the capital of A is 67,975, and in case of B 47975, and C's capital is 20,000. Okay, I do the total, and that is your 135950. all right, so that's all we have completed here. If you do the total, that comes 208950, which I write at both the sides. All right, so here I have completed the full-fledged question, right? Revaluation, partners capital account and balance sheet. This way we do the question. Okay, if he is asking to prepare the capital account and balance sheet, we show this, and this will be shown in the working note. If he is asking these 2 things, revaluation and balance sheet, so we just do in the fair, and this capital account, as in the question we have done, we show in the working note. If he is asking the revaluation and partners capital account, there is no problem, prepare till partners capital account and leave the question. There is no need to give the time more. Fine, so follow the instructions whatever is given in the question. Fine. So we have completed this illustration number 38. I think I've already given in the homework, but don't worry. Students, illustration 39 you will be doing yourself, and this 40 also. I'm telling you one point for the illustration 40, there is nothing special. Only the thing is कि see very clearly he has given the new profit sharing ratio. नए पार्टनर का अलग से नहीं दिया है, but we just calculate from here. ठीक है, तो this is 2/10. 2/10 means 1/5 is the new partner's profit sharing ratio. He is telling that amount of goodwill is to be here the first point is telling about the capital. Prabhu will bring 2 lakh as his capital and the necessary amount for goodwill. Please focus on the statement. He is telling Prabhu will bring, यानी वो लेके आएगा 2 lakh कैपिटल के एंड नेसेसरी अमाउंट फॉर गुडविल. ठीक है, कि जितना भी गुडविल का कैलकुलेट होगा, जो भी नेसेसरी होगा वो लेके आएगा. दिस क्वेश्चन टेल्स, दिस इज द हिडन इंफॉर्मेशन कि वो गुडविल कैश में लाया है. एक पॉइंट. दूसरा पॉइंट कि यहाँ पे गुडविल हिडन है. ठीक है, क्योंकि क्लियर नहीं दिया है कि गुडविल कितनी लानी है, फर्म की गुडविल क्या है और कैसे है. ओके, सो इज टेलिंग अमाउंट ऑफ गुडविल इज टू बी बेस्ड ऑन प्रभुज शेयर इन प्रॉफिट. अंडरस्टूड. तो ये है ना हिडन गुडविल वाला मेथड, प्रभु के शेयर पे बेस कर रहा है. तो प्रभु का शेयर क्या था, 2/10 यानी कि 1/5. ओके, एंड कैपिटल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटेड बाय हिम, कि उसका प्रॉफिट का शेयर 1/5 और कैपिटल कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटेड 2 लाख. ओके, उसके बेस पे गुडविल कैलकुलेट होगी. तो ये अपना हिडन गुडविल वाला मेथड है. आई एम टेलिंग यू वर्बली कि 1/5 के लिए लाया है. ओके, लुक हियर, 1/5 के लिए लाया है 2 लाख, राइट. तो पूरे 1 शेयर के लिए कितना लाया है, 10 लाख. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स, तो ये हमारी आ जाती है एस्टिमेटेड गुडविल, सॉरी एस्टिमेटेड कैपिटल विच इज बेस्ड ऑन द न्यू पार्टनर्स शेयर. दूसरा हम निकालेंगे एक्चुअल कैपिटल. एक्चुअल कैपिटल क्या होगी, दिस इज द ओल्ड कैपिटल 3 लाख एंड 1,50,000. ओके, एंड द न्यू कैपिटल विच ही हैज ब्रॉट 2 लाख. ओके, तो दिस कम्स 6,50,000. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? तो दिस इज योर 6,50,000. ओके, एंड एस्टिमेटेड थी आपकी 10 लाख. बट देयर इज वन स्पेशल पॉइंट है कि वहाँ तो आपको एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन दिया था, कैलकुलेट द हिडन गुडविल, तो हम निकाल सकते थे 3,50,000. 10 में से 650 गया तो 3,50,000 वॉज द हिडन गुडविल. बट यहाँ ऐसा नहीं है, एज वी आर डूइंग द कंप्लीट क्वेश्चन. क्योंकि अगर आपका कोई प्रॉफिट या लॉस होता है, फिक्टिशियस असेट्स होती है, तो दैट ऑल्सो वी रिड्यूस फ्रॉम देयर कैपिटल्स. ओके, तो जब आप ये क्वेश्चन करेंगे तो यू फाउंड कि रिवैल्यूएशन जब बनाया आपने तो देयर इज अ लॉस इन द रिवैल्यूएशन एंड दिस लॉस बिलोंग्स टू द ओल्ड पार्टनर. आर यू गेटिंग चिल्ड्रन? तो ये जो लॉस है ये किसका है, ओल्ड पार्टनर्स का. रिवैल्यूएशन का चाहे प्रॉफिट है या लॉस, दैट बिलोंग्स टू द ओल्ड पार्टनर. तो ये ओल्ड पार्टनर्स का है, तो ओल्ड पार्टनर्स की कैपिटल में से माइनस होता है. तो ये जो कैपिटल हमने इन दोनों की ली है दैट इज 3 लाख एंड 150, 4,50,000. तो ये लॉस आ जाता है आपका 7,000. ठीक है, तो ये 7,000 इस कैपिटल में से माइनस होगा. ठीक है, तो रियल कैपिटल जो है बिजनेस में, यहाँ आपने तीनों की प्लस की है, जैसे कि 3 लाख प्लस 1,50,000 ओल्ड पार्टनर्स की हो गई, प्लस 2 लाख आपने नए पार्टनर की ली है, माइनस 7,000 करेंगे लॉस ऑफ रीवैल्यूएशन. ओके, तो दैट विल बी 6,43,000. ओके, सो दिस विल बी द एक्चुअल कैपिटल. ठीक है, तो 10 लाख इज द एस्टिमेटेड, दिस इज योर एक्चुअल. इसको माइनस करेंगे, हिडन गुडविल आ जाएगी फर्म की. उस फर्म की हिडन गुडविल में से आप नए पार्टनर का 1/5 शेयर कैलकुलेट करेंगे जो नया पार्टनर लेके आएगा, और वो कैश में लेके आएगा. एंड क्वेश्चन वी विल बी डूइंग इन द प्रॉपर वे. नॉर्मली वी विल बी डूइंग एज वी हैव शोन, आई जस्ट शोन यू जस्ट बिफोर कि वो कैश में लेके आया है और फिर प्रीमियम फॉर गुडविल हमने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया. इसी तरह से आप करेंगे. ठीक है, आई थिंक द पॉइंट इज क्लियर स्टूडेंट्स. एंड उसमें उसका कैपिटल लाइक प्रॉफिट शेयरिंग रेशो, सॉरी सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशो में वो लेंगे इसको. ठीक है, प्रीमियम फॉर गुडविल जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे वो उनका सेक्रीफाइसिंग रेशो में करेंगे. ऑलराइट, सो यू कैन डू दिस ऑल्सो. द न्यू पॉइंट, whatever the new point was there, I have explained, you will understand it. So in the previous class we will talk about the things which we have already studied, that is your reserves, accumulated profits and all. So please keep doing your questions properly. Thank you.